I'm 3 weeks post-op of a mommy makeover. I had a tummy tuck, I had muscle repair, lipo, and I had a breast lift. I do not have implants at this point. I'm going back in March to get implants. Planned on documenting this journey a lot better than I have, but recovery is brutal. So if you have any questions, please, please, please send them my way. I am more than happy to answer any questions that I can. Researched so many videos on TikTok. I joined so many Facebook group pages. I read and read and read for years on this. And to tell you, I was woefully unprepared. I was so unprepared. Explain it to a friend, and the best way I can think to describe it is, if you know, before you have kids, when everyone's like, it's rainbows and butterflies, and then all of a sudden when you have them and you're like, wait a minute, I haven't slept in 84 years. They're like, oh yeah, you'll never sleep again. All the horror stories start coming out after you're like too far in. I was researching my mommy makeover. Everybody was like, it's the greatest thing on earth. You're going to feel so great, blah, 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 blah. They talked all about the positives. I'm at week 3. I cannot stand up straight still. The level of pain I have been in and still am in, I was not expecting. I'm like, why do more people not talk about this? At 3 weeks post-op, if you were to ask me again right now today if I would do this again, I would say absolutely not. Even though I know I would, like I know in a couple of months, hopefully, I'm gonna look back and be so grateful that I did this. You would hear 1 or 2 really horrible stories, but I never heard just how hard of a recovery it is. The breast part of this whole process has been an absolute breeze. It's been like nothing. The whole point to this is that recognize that everybody is different and you have no idea how you are going to heal. My biggest thing that I want to get across at this point in time is just be prepared that for the unprepared. Like you kind of can't, you just don't know how your body's going to react. You don't know how you in particular are going to recover. Yesterday was my 3-week mark, and I've been sitting here telling you about all these negatives and horrible things. For 12 hours a day, I get to wear normal clothes. I put on leggings and a tight shirt yesterday, and even though I looked like the Hunchback of Notre Dame, I was like, oh my God, it's the best I've looked and felt about myself in literal years. So I know there's light at the end of the tunnel. I know I'm going to be so glad I did this. Back on this time, and it's going to be like a distant memory, I guess, kind of once again, the same thing that we say about childbirth. It's like you forget all the pain. I just don't have a beautiful, lovely baby. I hopefully just have a snatched body.